So you you said sunshine, and I was out driving, back and forth between my house between shows, and all of a sudden the clouds broke and the sun came out for a few minutes. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, it's one of those interesting situations where we've been so cloudy of late, and we get this just little break, and then it's odd.
And it was so bizarre. It literally was like sunbeams between two clouds. It was
We're
crazy.
blinded by the light. Cue the song. As we get into the rest of the day, we won't be dealing with that as much. That was the worst joke I've ever dropped on live TV.
It probably was. It's
yes,
okay.
It's fine. I'll roll into the forecast now, but as far as we can tell, the clouds are still with us, at least off in the distance right now in Hagerstown, as we have some overcast conditions still on the horizon, no doubt. Temperature has continued to go up a little bit here over the last few hours. We are now at least back into the middle 40s, and so yes, those warmer temperatures are starting to become a little bit more normal as we go toward the end of the week after we started out cold enough for some wintry precip on Monday. And there it is. No more chill to the air up through the Interstate 81 corridor and even back into the mountains. Everyone is situated in the upper 40s, lower 50s, and that's pretty much the exact temperature spread we have even as you go down toward the D.C. metro. And it's interesting, again, that we have pretty similar temperatures here, because check out the satellite and radar picture. I mentioned this little bit of a carve out of the clouds here with the sunshine taking hold in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Chambersburg, and extending a little bit into central Maryland. It's as cloudy as can be down toward the D.C. metro and the Interstate 95 corridor, but nonetheless, the clouds, the sunshine not impacting our temperatures all that much. And the rainfall from earlier along this warm front moved to the east. We've been done with that for quite some time, but the middle of this storm system and the cold front associated with it, that is now swinging in next. And as that arrives later tonight, we're going to see the next batch of rainfall move its way in. And it looks like that rain is going to be focused more to the south this time around, so steadier rain can be found across northern Virginia, southern Maryland, D.C., and drifting up toward the I-70 corridor throughout the overnight. If you go north of I-70, not going to see as much precipitation. Temperatures continue to climb toward the 60s as we approach New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and then this weekend's storm system brings another batch of rather steady rainfall and then quite a bit of change as we get into 2022. Not just the calendars flipping over, we're going to have some crazy temperature drops as well. But for now, no temperature drops just yet. Notice how, again, that little bit of sunshine we will experience will start to give way to more cloud cover again as we get back toward the evening time. All the while, we are staying dry for the most part, but by 10 o'clock, that next batch of rainfall is going to be knocking on the door, and mostly just after midnight is when we're going to have that steadiest rainfall occurring through the rest of the early morning hours before things start to dry out a bit as we head into your Thursday morning. And there will still be clouds, maybe a few scattered showers out and about during the morning hours tomorrow before we start to dry out and clear out more toward the end of the day tomorrow. And with how dry it's been, again, every bit of rainfall helps. This is not going to make a major dent, but we can expect about 1/4 of an inch for most locations. To the north, it's going to be a little bit lower in terms of that rainfall total, and some of the steadier rain that could occur into northern Virginia could cause some locations to hit the 1/2 inch mark from all of that rainfall later tonight. And here we go up to New Year's Day. We're going to be into the 60s with that steady rainfall, and there's that temp drop from the 60s to the 30s by next Monday.